In a bold, controversial move, the new Labour government has formally bought the moon.
Useless vanity projects like this are costing us far too much money.
We have entered into a recession.
I think people are looking for someone or something to blame.
Our government is pursuing a decisively different agenda to the
Now's the
previous
time to
administration.
aim high, to shoot for the moon.
Well, the response from the scientific community has not been ideal, but it's not about them, it's about the people.
And Mr. Fortune, as a fringe MP from a protest party, how does it feel to be working alongside the government for once?
My party and the government may have had our disagreements in the past, but I'm not fighting an election campaign anymore. The referendum is over. It's time for us all to come together to act on the will of the British people and destroy the moon.
The board meeting's just on floor 3, Mr. Ford.
And you are?
Oh, Ellie, I'm the new intern here at Summer.
Nice to meet you.
You too, Mr. Ford.
Meet Jerry Grunberg, CEO of Pantheon TC. He's already agreed to develop the moon bomb, which means we'll be outsourcing the contract to him. I'm going to arrange a meeting.
Hang on. Sorry, you want to privately outsource this? Look, the mandate I've been given...
I say you go with Pantheon, make it quick and easy.
Keep it British and it can still be quick and easy.
Do we actually have any options to outsource domestically?
Look, can I just remind you that I am actually senior to you? I'm the Deputy Minister for this department.
Departments don't usually need deputy ministers.
You're the token fruitcake.
Look, I have a mandate.
Gentlemen, how about we come back to this in due course? I'm sorry about Paul, but he will be a valuable asset.
For you.
Are you a religious man, Matthew? In Exodus, Moses delivers God's people from slavery in Egypt. But once they're freed, the Hebrews spend 40 years wandering around the desert. In the end, only 2 of them can enter the land of milk and honey. The rest, well, they lose faith. Even Moses himself can only lay his eyes upon it before he dies upon Mount Nebo.
Are you going somewhere with this?
You are Moses, Matthew, and I am God. And right now, the Hebrews still have faith in us. If you trust in me, we will make it to the Holy Land. But if we lead the people around the desert for 40 years, they will lose faith in us, Matthew. And you will be the one dying upon Mount Nebo, staring up at that moon. Do you understand?
So I'm Moses.
Yes. Go and do my wonders.
So, did you vote for us? Well, why wouldn't you?
Why should I? Go on,
Hang on. I've just spent 6 months debating this. I'm not going to have the argument again for the benefit of some mouthy intern.
Right.
Coastal towns. They're having their tourist industries literally driven into the sea, so we take back control of our tides and we can preserve our coastal towns. Does that convince you?
Okay, right. Jerry Grimmer's on his way up, so everyone please smile. We don't want to look too British. Mr. Grumberg!
Oh, how you doing?
Nice to meet you, Daniel Woodcock.
Don't belie me!
Oh,
Pleasure
great to meet you. Take a seat.
Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, what's your name?
I'm Harry.
Harry, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Matthew.
Matthew, pleasure to meet you. What's your name?
Paul.
Paul, nice to meet you. Watch out for Wax. He's just there for personal protection. He doesn't talk to people much.
I now know you're gonna tell me. It's expensive, but I don't care. My daddy, he built this company with his own hands for a moment like this. We've been waiting for a moment like this for years. Why now? Why here? Why now, when you could have done it years ago, centuries ago even? Why here and why now?
Well, until recently, the anti-lunar movement has been a fringe made of backbench MPs.
Put simply, it's a complicated process.
Complicated, no wax! Let me deal with this. I'm big enough to look after myself. Come on, guys, you're politicians, you can get stuff done. This is what drives me nuts about you guys. You have the power, but instead, you put the red tape up there. Why don't you just get the scissors, cut it straight open, blow it up? Do it.
If I may, Mr. Grunberg, I have a mandate from the people, a mandate specifically to make this happen. And I assure you, these three fine gentlemen are just as adamant, believe just as strongly as I do. No red tape will stop us from doing this. Your government may have beaten us to the moon, but it will be the people of our two nations, not politicians, who destroy it.
This guy has balls. I like this guy. This guy has balls. Let's do it. Let's blow up the moon.
You, follow me, quick. Westminster average is 5 miles an hour. Try to keep up.
The email was here just a minute ago.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Harry, pass it here.
I think I might have deleted it.
Ellie, shut the door.
Right, well, it'll be in the deleted.
What's going on? There's a folder.
We've just received a tip-off that Claudia Fuller, Secretary for Parks or Communities or something, is preparing to launch a parliamentary challenge claiming it's illegal to outsource the bomb.
Well, technically it is.
If it's a weapon, it is. But the party line is it's, you know...
Sort of like building a nuclear power station.
Our line is that it's like building a power station, but if it goes through Parliament...
Yes, if it goes through Parliament, we could have a rebellion on our hands, which would split the party's vote.
And unite the opposition.
Yes, unite the opposition, and then we lose. Right, nobody leaves the room until we've figured out what's going on. We're going to keep it under wraps for now. Paul, I want you to do some research on Fuller's social media, find some incriminating posts or something on a Twitter or Instagram or Bebo or whatever, CFAX, anything to make it look like some waxing gibbous. And Harry, arrange for Matthew to meet with her here in the afternoon because the community bullshit can wait.
Hang on, this is your party's problem, not mine. Why don't you sort it out?
Do you want to blow up the fucking moon or not, Matthew? Look, we'll dig up the dirt and then you tell her if she can't keep her head on, she'll fucking lose it. Ellie, get out.
You've heard nothing.
She can keep her mouth shut, right?
I don't know, she's your fucking intern.
She wants a fucking career, she can.
Okay, good. I don't want her thinking I'm a dirty politician. I'm a good politician. Clean.
Fuller's totally unavailable in the afternoon, but if we get you over there in about an hour, we can catch it.
But what am I even saying to her?
Right, well, we'll figure that out, and if not, then...
Then fucking make something up.
Fuck, what do I even say to her?
Matthew! Who won the referendum? You, okay? Who's got the biggest mandate in electoral history? You. Now you're going to go in there and threaten to sabotage that woman's career because you have the mandate. Now say it with me. I have the mandate.
So, Daniel didn't have the balls to see me himself, did he? You do know this is as much about his career as it is about the moon, don't you?
Actually, he's busy at the moment.
So he sent you to threaten me?
I'm not here to threaten you. Just to warn you.
What's my career come to? Being threatened by Governor fucking Tarkin.
Who? Look, if destroying the moon is such a ridiculous concept, then why did people vote for it?
Because it's the easy answer. In the real world, people don't get rid of their problems simply by blowing them up. You haven't got a clue what you're doing.
We're taking back control.
Control of what? And don't say the fucking tides.
We are crushing the political legacy of a dying generation. You can either adapt or get left behind.
You're all the same. Lunatics and fruitcakes.
I am not a fruitcake. I have a mandate. And if you don't rethink your decision to take this to Parliament, then Daniel, who could well be this country's next Prime Minister, will have you dragged through circle after circle of tabloid hell until you bleed ink. And the only fruitcake will be the one that you're buying with taxpayers' money. I assume we have an understanding? I'll let you get back to litter picking or whatever it is you do. Coming, Harry.
You know, until your kind came along, integrity was a lost virtue in politics. But knowing the folly of your ways is a virtue you do lack. You ever had the dog, Matthew?
No.
People like dogs. They're honest. You know where you stand with them. They see him black and white, quite literally. We had an old Labrador, Winston, eyes bigger than his belly. He'd eat and eat until you took his bowl away from him. And then he'd whine, sometimes for hours. This one occasion, I locked him outside. And then halfway through my dinner, roast duck it was, I heard this horrendous noise. And it was Winston howling in the moonlight. So I'd just about had enough of my duck, so I took him a leg out, see if that would shut him up. I shouted, "Winston!" But he wouldn't listen to me. Wouldn't even look at me. So I waved this leg, perfectly roasted, mind you, under his nose. He paid me no attention. He just sat there, howling at the moon. Anyway, leave the light on. I'll make my own way out.
Good night, Harry.
Good night, Matthew.
Matthew, now there's a walkable politician. You ready for Captain America? Morning, Harry.
Morning, Harry.
Oh, fuck! 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 Fuck!
Harry?
Oh, get a sheet or something. Give this man some dignity.
Morning.
Go get a fucking tablecloth now!
Right, yeah.
Look, shouldn't we call an ambulance?
An ambulance? A fucking ambulance? Do you think we have time to call an ambulance? This is a meeting of international significance with Pantheon. I'm not gonna have it interrupted by a fucking ambulance.
And what the fuck is Grunberg gonna think if he walks in and fucking sees this?
Oh, well, we'll move the fucking meeting then, won't we?
What the fuck is with all this language?
I've not got a tablecloth, but I do have a bin bag.
What?
Bin bag. We can't use a fucking bin bag. He's not fucking
Shut up!
roadkill.
Shut up! Shut up! He's here. Shit. Right, well, we'll just take Jerry somewhere else. And then once we've finalised the deal, we'll come back and rediscover the body all over again for the first time. Now, once we leave here, we pretend that this never happened. Okay? Go and get us another room.
This is never gonna fucking work.
So there I was, on the tube stop, ready for it. Oh, scares me. Horrible.
Hi,
Hello.
Ellie, what were you doing?
It's Thursday this month. No more.
What is this?
Are you sure?
My time is money. My money is time. Let's go to the room. Come on.
No.
Why
Jerry,
not?
you see,
There's my friend.
You see, the other week when you were here, you told us how much you love being in England. So I thought that, you know, before our meeting today, we would,
That really is the stuff. Are you doing such big glasses? What's wrong with you limeys? You drink like animals. I mean, not you or you. These guys. What was that sound? Have we decided to bomb you guys? I don't know what's going on.
It's an ambulance.
Ambulance? Jeez. Your ambulances sound way different from where I'm from. Was it you? Did you do something? I didn't tell you to do anything. Was it you? You sure? Stuff of the kings.
You say no word of this to anyone, okay? You may have just waltzed in here like you own the place, but I had to work hard to get where I am. Do you understand? Say nothing, or I swear I will not just ruin your political career, but any of the other shit you want to do afterwards. You want to become a priest? You'll find a tattoo of a pentagram on your ass. You want to become a milkman? They'll find your piss in the fucking bottles. I will fuck you up!
Matthew, outside now. She spilled everything.
Everything?
Yes, it's all over tomorrow's papers. Sexual harassment, organisational bullying, the fact we tried to hide a body, and you and your fucking mandate.
But we can still make this work, right?
Well, someone else can, but it won't be us.
This doesn't have to be over. The people still want this.
Fuck the people.
But it's the right thing to do.
The right thing to do? Matthew, we're blowing up the fucking moon!
You were only ever in this for yourself, weren't you? Look, you may have given up on this, but I haven't. Okay? This is still my department as well. I'll just do it without you. It's like Grunberg said, fuck the red tape. I'll just ignore the forms, Bypass the committees and just fucking do it.
Bypass the committees? Bypass the fucking committees? Do you have any idea how politics works? Mankind would be chaos without committees. Bureaucracy, select committees, focus groups, forums. It's how politics works. It's what keeps us separate from the animals. You hate the establishment, but without us, who takes out the bins? Who grits the roads? And who makes sure the trains run on fucking time?
The trains don't run on fucking time, Daniel.
Without politics, we'd still be running around, tearing each other's emaciated flesh off each other for scraps across the barren wasteland waiting for the end to happen. Revolutions don't happen overnight, but they happen behind closed doors in darkened rooms. And blowing up the moon is fucking ridiculous. And deep down you know that.